One of the questions in the exams diagnostic that people really seem to have trouble with was the conversion of 2.5 meters cubed, and to see, well, what is that if we put it into centimeters cubed. And what I was proposing when we went through this in class was to try and understand really how to get an order of magnitude estimate on this. So we were given 4 different options. This has been multiple choice. We had the first one, which was, is it 2,500 centimeters cubed, or was it 250 centimeters cubed? Just undo that there. Was it C? 2.5 million centimeters cubed, or was it D? Was it 25,000? And you can see these are dramatically different numbers. Now we have probably enough information to work this out again without having to necessarily go back to a formula. So if we just draw out our cube, let's draw the top, and we know how to get the volume of a cube, so it would be the length by the breadth by the height. So this would be the length. This is another length, and this is the third length. So those 3 values are the same because this is a cube. So this would be L multiplied by L multiplied by L is equal to, and these are all meters, this is measured in meters, and that was equal to 2.5 meters, and it's cubed. So this is how we got the volume of the cube. Now it's important to know that if we multiply the 3 of these numbers together, we get 2.5. So, but this is in meters, and we want to do things in centimeters. If we were to look for the actual estimate of the value of L, let's go with something like, well, let's bring in a calculator. If I wanted to multiply 3 numbers together to get approximately 2.5, bring in a calculator, we have, well, let's just say 1.33 multiplied by 1.33 multiplied by 1.33. Now this is just an estimate, so that's obviously not exactly 2.5, but really for the purpose of this it doesn't matter. So we're going to use the value 1.33 as each of the lengths. So let me just pull that out of the way and say this is now 1.33. This is 1.33, and this is still in meters. This is 1.33, still in meters. Now if I was to convert that to centimeters, I would now have 133 centimeters multiplied by 133 centimeters multiplied by 133 centimeters. And that would be equal to, let's bring this out again, would be equal to 2.3, 2,3, 52637 centimeters cubed. So again, just using an intuition here, we can see that if we had 100 and something by 100 and something by 100 and something, we're left with something in the order of millions, in this case just over 2 million. So clearly from that we should be able to go back and say all of the answers are way too small except for this one, and that in fact is the right answer, which is 2.5 million centimeters cubed is what's required when you convert 2.5 meters cubed. So that's what this is in centimeters, and this is what it is in meters. And if you go back, just remember that what we've done is we've increased the numbers that have been multiplied together to get 2.55, each one by 100. So 133 by 133 by 133, so in other words 100 by 100 by 100 would be a million, so the right order of magnitude is just over 2.5 million. And no particular form is used in this, just trying to work out reasonably accurately the full size of the volume using first principles.